right, what's going on? Everybody, gave you card stacks here. Got a lot of mail. This is part 4 of 6. Been grinding through all my mail today. Hopefully I can get it all done. Before I open mail, I need to pick a winner for the Prism Blaster tin from my show pickups video on the 12th. Announcing it today, the 19th. Here you go, I'll throw the screenshot up. Congrats to the winner. Message me on Instagram or Twitter so we can get your address, get this shipped out to you. You have until the following Monday, the 26th then, to claim it. If not, we will re-roll it until a winner is found. So good luck and message me when you see this. All right, let's begin. All right, Bo Prabula, auto, 2 of 4, blue auto. I think I definitely got this under 20 because it was an ESE. Just been buying him up. I mentioned him in a previous video, kind of a Garrett Nussmeier vibe. I think Penn State fans are way more excited about him than they are for Drew Allar right now. And I think come down the road a year from now, similar to Garrett Nussmeier, autos are $30 a piece minimum. Maybe you get it lower at some point, but Bo Prabula, kind of a dual threat guy. They got the Kansas OC. I keep blanking on his name. See what he did with Jalen Daniels, I guess. And then Calder City Sports Cards. I feel like I buy from them quite a bit. Curious what that logo is there. Interesting. But Ricky White, orange sapphire. I think I got this for about $10, $11, $12, or yellow sapphire. I think I said orange. I think I got this for $10, $11, $12. Been buying up Ricky White. I'm not buying at the current prices now, which just I feel like I bought the floor up, and now whatever's out there, I'm like, yeah, that's. I'll let it sit there, but I'll buy it now and kind of buy up the scarcity of it. So Ricky White, and of course, anything that is gradable, that would be fantastic. Quentin Joyner, red ice. I don't remember buying this. This was a 101 though, I think. Yeah, there we go, 101. 101 Quentin Joyner, backup running back in LA for USC. Red cracked ice. This is a nice looking card. I can't imagine I paid, no, I probably might have paid up for it being a 101. Probably $15 maybe. Nice card. So there we go. Quentin Joyner, that's merely a prospecting play, not someone I'm like, yeah, I really believe in this guy. I'm going to keep stocking up. It's like, I just think there's potential, especially with a red color match, 101. I'll buy the nice card. Okay, this is an interesting play here. Shout out Prod on the Discord. Oh, the top loader's upside down. Prod been trying to do his research, and he discovered this kid. Every now and then he's got some takes. Let's say that, and talked about Donovan McCulley, Indiana. Never really knew the guy, to be honest, and he was like, yeah, check him out. He's looking at some draft website or whatever. Donovan McCulley, he's like a 6'5" receiver at Indiana. He started as a quarterback. I forgot where he's from. I think maybe Florida, does it say here? 6'5", 200. Started as a quarterback, I think. Oh, no, that's Keon Jenkins. Keon Jenkins went undefeated. He was like 15-0 in high school. Donovan McCulley, quarterback, switched as a sophomore. And I don't remember if last year was no, he's a senior, I think, now. Whatever. It worked out to like he had 800 yards. We'll see. I like Indiana. So, McCulley, is he still at Indiana? He's still at Indiana. Pretty sure he's still there. Donovan McCulley. That's pretty much it. These are like $3 or $4. I'm willing to take a chance because I like Indiana. I think that's why I was in on those. So, yes, Indiana. 800-yard receiver, 600-yard receiver, converted quarterback. It just made sense. So, I figured why not. So, shout out Prod for that one. Doing his research, doing homework, just trying to make a play there. Next one, Mitchell Evans to 99, 90 of 99. Notre Dame, it's not going to need licensing, and they always have the Under Armour logo, which I'm curious. Okay, I guess they always have the Outfitter logo. You can see the swoosh there. Really no branding on Notre Dame, though, so it doesn't matter. One of the best tight ends in the country, so I'm going to buy him. I don't know what happens, draft evaluation time, what that looks like. Tight ends very heavy in this draft, or just in the country right now. I feel like there's a lot of good wide receivers or tight ends that Mitchell Evans It might get pushed down the boards, but I feel like it's not a bad buy, especially with Notre Dame. People are high on Riley Leonard. Injury concerns for me personally, but whatever. Josh Kelly, I've been picking him up in the last few videos here. I don't like this set. This is like the new 2024 design. This is very Major League, MLB Big League, whatever that little like kid set is. I don't like it, but I've noticed it. I haven't looked at anybody ripping it, so I don't know how much college product there is compared to NFL, but whatever. Josh Kelly, a great receiver at Washington State, transferred to Texas Tech. Probably their best get in the portal, I would say. They've got Taj Brooks, of course, running the ball, so they've got that down. They get Micah Hudson, the 5-star kid. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not particularly high on Texas Tech, but that's just me. Hannah Hidalgo. Been buying a ton of Hannah Hidalgo. Green speckle, mini diamond, whatever they call it in best. $10.99. I like the green on Hannah just because it's Notre Dame color match. So again, if that's gradable, that's fantastic. I think, again, I've been buying up the floor of a lot of the people that I believe in lately. Just think it makes sense. Green, color match, Hannah Hidalgo. I imagine I got it for like 10, 12 bucks. I don't think that's you would be rushing to buy that a year from now. Alrighty, Chris Hilton Jr., yellow sapphire to 75. I like the color match here for LSU. I had an LSU fan reach out and they're like, hey, you got any Kyron Lacy autos or Chris Hilton, or there was somebody else. CJ Daniels autos. Like, I really love the wide receiver core and I really love Chris Hilton. I'm like, yeah, that's funny. I feel like LSU just has a lot of interesting characters. Caleb Jackson, Josh Williams, and who's the other running back in Bowman? Emory Jones, right? The running back, I can see his Bowman card, just not his name. And then the receivers too, they've just got kind of a bunch. Kyron Lacy, CJ Daniels, Chris Hilton. I think there's somebody else as well. Who's it going to be? I guess you're trying to replace Brian Thomas and Malik Neighbors. They got Mason Taylor as well. So people think it's Kyron Lacy, CJ Daniels coming over from Liberty. I don't think he's done particularly well from what I've seen. Maybe I'm mistaken. Chris Hilton, a like 2 or 3 time long jump or high jump. I think it's on here too. 1 state high jump titles as freshman and sophomore. Yeah, so bouncy kid, 6 foot 180. I just like it. His stuff is fairly expensive for what he is. I don't think he's really done a whole lot of production. He hasn't had the opportunity to. So we'll see. His gold sapphires don't sell for less than 15 or aren't listed for less than 15, and even the yellows. So again, kind of color match, and he doesn't have any autos to my knowledge in any sets. So that's that. David Tyree, X-Fractor, Giants. Again, one of those cards similar to the Eli Manning card. I just think any Giants collector should have this card. I think it's very underpriced. One of the most iconic moments in Super Bowl history and NFL history. So perfect season taken away from Brady. So I think I got this pretty cheap, under 10 bucks. There was the Manning one that I think I got for 4. I think I got this one for 10-ish maybe. I wouldn't be shocked if I got it for less though. So again, just buying older stuff that you're not seeing. No one's ripping 2008 right now. The supply is up, so it is what it is. Walker Howard, Sapphire Auto. I mentioned this in a previous video. When there's a team that is blue and is that a little, oh gosh. I don't know if that's just the penny sleeve or the top loader. We're about to find out though. Okay, I think we're good. That must have been just the top load. Oh, okay, someone's hair. There we go. Okay. Walker Howard, I mentioned with blue teams, I like buying the Sapphire Auto just because it's color match and there are no blue autos in Bowman University. So I like that. I bought Walker Howard out of panic when Jackson Dart was rumored to tear his ACL, and it was just Mississippi State fans trolling, which I figured had zero validity at the time. But I was already looking at Walker Howard because I was like, you know what, is he the stash and play? With all this Bo Prabula I'm buying, I'm like, is there another guy out there? And kind of Walker Howard, but they've got Austin Simmons, lefty, big kid, who they're pretty high on. So, I felt good about that. Just buying it, and we'll see. There's a chance that he doesn't start though, which is concerning. All right, this I got on my Discord. I can precious sports cards. Precious. I can see his icon. It's Anthony Richardson, isn't it? I don't know. I think that's for $25 shipped. $15 on the Orande Gadsden the second. He's labeled as a tight end, but they use him basically as a wide receiver. It is what it is. Who's the, like, Jimmy Graham? I guess kind of similar to him. Most of his plays, he was lined up as a receiver or whatever. Whenever he was like franchise tagged or whatever, just been hurt a lot, which is not great. He's with Kyle McCord now. I'm not a huge Fran Brown guy, their new head coach. Never had coordinator experience, just came as the DB's coach. Going back to New York is cool for him, whatever, but a little concerning to just go position coach to head coach. Maybe he does well. I don't know, but not a huge Gadsden buyer. I just thought it was cheap. $15 for a gold auto. I'll take the chance in case he pops off. I think he's like first team all ACC, broke out single season receptions and receiving yards record for position. So as a freshman, like, he broke all of these school records as a tight end. So kind of crazy, but again, just been hurt. I think it's a lower body injury. Dad played for the Dolphins, I believe. So that was cool. And then Oscar Delp, shockingly been going up in price, and not a guy that I believe in. I am a Ben Yurosek guy, transfer from Stanford, but I get it. He hasn't been on campus a whole lot. Oscar Delp been in the system, but again, I feel like I've talked about it a lot. Look at when Brock Bowers got hurt. Look at what Oscar Delp did all season. 24 catches for like 300 yards through all 12, 14 games, however many he played in. It was Ladd McConkey who boosted his draft stock and got himself a top 50 draft pick. So wasn't impressed with Oscar Delp. Sure, he's still a freshman, but people are already pricing him to be Brock Bowers and think he's the next, greatest thing since Brock Bowers. I'm just not going to pay those prices, but if I do see him cheap, then I'm going to take advantage of it, I guess, just because a lot of people might not know who Oscar Delp is. It's really like the Georgia fans, I guess, who are super optimistic on him, but just not for me. So I will buy just to have a piece, and that's about it. Not a Oscar Delp guy, but happy to be proven wrong if that's the case. I would go on record to think that Yurosek has more catches, receptions, touchdowns. Is very variable, very, very big variable. So catches and yards, I'd feel more confident saying that. I'd rather bet on Yurosek. Has injury concerns, but I think he's proven way more than Oscar Delp ever has, and especially for the price. I get it, transfer jersey plays a role, but not for me. Richard Reese, gold, Bowman Best auto. I think I got this for definitely under $10. I kind of missed the boat on Richard Reese. His stuff was super cheap, and again, media days will kind of tell you a lot about how a player stands with the coaching staff and how they're going to be used. He was one of Baylor's reps for media day, which was impressive considering he had 900 yards, I think, as a true freshman. He's a really good kick returner. I think he returned a couple for touchdowns over the last 2 years, him and Monterey Baldwin both. And then they brought in Dominic Richardson from Oklahoma State, and I think they've got another kid who just kind of punked him, and he just ended third on the depth chart. And this kid, he rushed for 300 or 900 yards. Insane. So now there's been a lot of positive reviews coming out of camp for him. They're saying they got a new offense coordinator, I believe. I think they fired their offense coordinator like halfway through the year, towards the tail end. And this new OC really is vibing with Reese. They want to use him in the backfield. They want to use him out of the backfield. Obviously a great special teams guy. So just wanted to piece all of his first autos and golds and things like that. You probably could have bought a ton of them for under $10. Even yellows or greens I would be buying. You could have bought those at a pretty cheap price, and sadly they're all kind of dried up. I don't know. So just wanted a piece, I guess. I have a green auto on ComC, and that was pretty much it for Richard Reese. Dominic Richardson is the other player here, and is this? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Okay. And is that? What is going on right there? Is that damaged? Okay, this is a Tez Johnson card though. And I'm curious what is going on right here. Is that like, that's definitely, that definitely shouldn't be there. I don't think. I'll have to check the listing. I don't know. But Tez Johnson, 1/1 out of this Mania. Yeah, it's kind of disappointing. I don't know how much I paid for it. Hopefully not much. But yeah, Tez Johnson, I think the best receiver at Oregon, people will say Evan Stewart is the guy. I've never been impressed with Evan Stewart at A&M. So Tez Johnson has Mania cards now, and I'm going to be buying a couple here and there. All right, this is not my proudest scoops. I got these, I don't know, I'm not a huge Bowman National guy, but I do put value on the updated jersey, I guess, just from a fan perspective and people going crazy. So DJ Uyunglele, not a guy. I didn't own any of his cards up until today, or whenever I got them shipped today. And I felt totally fine. I'm not a believer in Florida State. They lost too much NFL talent and didn't replace it with enough. But, you know, maybe some of these are gradable. Send it to SGC, get a quick 10 and move on. And then same thing with Cam Ward. I think I paid about $2 a piece on those. That was like 20 bucks. And then I think I bought 13 of these. Let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 for about 40 bucks. These were about $3 a piece. So I like Cam Ward much better. And I just thought that these were the better play. So gonna check those out for grading, probably with SGC just to get them back quickly and take advantage of that hype. So there's a guy on eBay who's just selling a ton of those national pack cards, and you know, just like, hey, you know what, I'm gonna try to make a play just with the updated jersey. I don't think the national cards hold much value except for the updated jerseys. So it is what it is. This one, not my best moment, I would say, and this will definitely be a crack. And I have that Jackson Arnold I still need to crack, but Joey Aguilar, PSA 7, black. Just been buying Joey Aguilar just for numbered to 4, 1 of 4. Just been buying his stuff just because I kind of like App State for the college football playoffs. So his stuff does go pretty high. And I just thought color match, I think that's probably one of his better cards. So I'm cool with just cracking it for a black color match. I want to say I probably paid $15 though. But again, one of those things, his next cheapest of a lot of his better cards are pretty high up there. So I felt okay buying up here. Oh, okay. I bought this on Twitter. Not the most reliable guy that, you know, I'd always see him. He was the guy that had the issue with the Makai Lemon lava. I was like, it's been 3 weeks. So this guy shipped it. I messaged him. He was like, yeah, bro, I shipped it. And then now it's like July 3rd. And then I got the PWE a couple days later, and it was postmarked as July 5th. So I was like, all right, just don't lie to me. Just tell me you didn't ship it. I really don't care that much, but it just bothered me that he told me he shipped it, and I don't know. You're going to figure it out, right? Like, it just magically shows up 4 days later. Nonetheless, I'd already created this stack with him, and I was like, once I get this, I'm just going to unfollow. I'm not going to deal with him anymore. And then when he was like, oh, invoices go out Monday. Never got an invoice. And I kind of was out of curiosity, like, wonder if he's going to message me ever. Never did. And then I reached out like 2 weeks later. I'm like, hey, man, am I going to get an invoice, a total, whatever? Paid. Probably took him like a couple days, a week to ship, probably. And now finally got him. So I just wanted it mostly because of the Jackson Dart hype. I had bought that, but I'll get to that. But Jayden green, not my favorite. Bowman Best just doesn't sell well. Color and Bowman Chrome University doesn't sell well, and that has the first logo, which I think has a decent amount of weight. So naturally, just this color isn't going to sell super well. So 15, whatever. I think I got this for like $5 or $6, so that was a good price. Makuba, one of the best safeties in the country now at Texas. So tough sell, but I think I got that for like $5. Zeke Elliott, running back 1 maybe in Dallas, I imagine. First off print, that's cool. I didn't know that. To 25, so that's cool. And then I think that was like 10 or $12. Trey Benson, thought that was decent. 1 of 10. I think I got this for like 10 or 15-ish, maybe, I would say. Now with Arizona, so we'll see. I'm not a huge James Conner guy, so just prospecting there. Joe Alt auto, I think that was like 10 bucks. I don't think you can go wrong with Joe Alt Inc. Offensive lineman, meh, but Chargers, maybe worth a play. And then Jackson Dart, this I think I picked up for 45 bucks. Thought that was a good deal, especially, I've talked about it. Lowest you're finding Jackson Dart autos is like 50, 55, 60. So numbered orange, I know it's best, and best, this card probably did sell for 40, 50 bucks at one point, but also there's probably another listing that sold for like 125. So willing to take a chance, I believe in Jackson Dart, so it's worth it to me. And then just thought this was cheap, I guess. Not my favorite. It looks unlicensed as well here. Nick Foles, rookie auto, sticker auto. I just sent this to ComC. I'm not a pro collector when it comes to Arizona, so it really does nothing for me. I would just want like a sick patch auto from Nick Foles, and that would do it for my collection. I really don't have any desire to collect anything, Super Bowl or NFL, Eagles, Jags, wherever. So a quick recap, because this is a long video already. Joey Aguilar, we're going to crack that. Richard Reese, just taking a flyer there. Not my favorite, but people are buying into him, so I'll buy it at a cheap price. Josh Kelly, don't love this leaf, but it is what it is. Gadsden, don't love, but don't have anything of him. Love this little green color match there. Walker Howard, Sapphire auto, there we go. X-Fractor, Giants, I think that's a great card for Giants fans. Chris Hilton, nice little color match. Mitchell Evans, one of the best tight ends in the country. Nice cracked ice, 101. Ricky White, Sapphire. Prabula, color match. We'll see how this plays out. Looks pretty decent, so we'll see. I'm really bummed about this. It has Johnson here with that little scuff there. Ton of DJ and Cam Wards. We'll see if any of those are gradable. That would be a great flip there. And then this last lot that we just went through. So that's everything. If you enjoyed it, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next video. Peace.